So I think I've learned a lot from living in an apartment. I never ever thought I would live like in a downtown apartment, but because Trevor has been living here, I've got to experience what it's like to live here, and I've made a couple decisions on how I feel about it, and it would be really hard, I think, to live in like a high-rise apartment, because you have to live so minimalistic, because generally all these apartments are quite small. Like this, the one we're in right now is pretty big compared to other ones, which is crazy to me. So, one, you have a bathroom that has one cupboard. So you have to fit all of your things in one cupboard. And I guess like you would find little things that you could put like on the wall that would hold your things, but I just feel like it's not enough room. Like you need more. And there's like a fair amount of cupboards here too, but how am I ever supposed to, it's too far away. I can't fly. I really like the look of this place. I think it's amazing, but I don't get how people do it. You can barely have any food in here. There's not enough room. And I heard also that people who live downtown generally eat out, so that's why the fridges aren't very big, is kind of what I heard from somebody who lives in one of these high-rise buildings. And how do you afford to live in this high-rise building and go out all the time to eat? I don't understand. I think I grew up in a house, and that's why I like living in a house. So, as fun as this is, and as cool as this is, I think it's more of a, okay, I'll go on a vacation to a condo, not live in a condo. But who knows, maybe in 10 years I'll be living in a condo and I'll be like, guys, that girl 10 years ago was so stupid, she knows nothing, these little fridges are perfect because I'm not allowed to eat ever, so why do I need food? What? That's 10 years from me, apparently. That's me 10 years from now, apparently. What? With a southern accent. So apparently I'm living maybe in the States somewhere. Well, it's kind of cool. I was supposed to leave Wednesday, and I extended my stay till Sunday evening. So that is when I'm leaving, and then I'm going back. And I have a week to prepare myself for my Sunday. I'm gonna be home, and I'm gonna be bored, so you and I are gonna have to hang out a lot, okay? Is that alright? And kicks, and yoga, and swimming, and I kind of wanted to do boxing, but I don't know if there's like a week that I can do boxing, because if I come back here, I don't want to get a membership somewhere. But see, I travel too much. I can't commit to anything. Oh, by the way, I can't commit to you. It's true. This is the longest elevator wait of my life.
Another reason why living in an apartment
Kind of is dull.
Because it takes a while. It's okay, it's just different. But when there's the traffic, the elevator traffic, when you're going down and it stops on every floor and everyone gets on, and then...
It takes, he said, what was the longest time it took you to get down?
It took me leaving my door here to leaving the parkade was over 20 minutes.
That's crazy. If some of you guys live in these high-rise apartments, how do you do it? I don't understand. Do you want to know how we're starting off this day? This is how. Best day ever! So we tried to go here today, but we got kind of rained out.
Before we even got in.
No, I know. We like got here and we were like, okay, let's go see if we can get our tickets refunded. So we went there, we hadn't even scanned them, and they're like, yeah, sorry, you can't get these refunded, blah, 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 same speech they're giving everybody. And I'm pretty sure I did see some people get their tickets refunded. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure. But it was ridiculous, that lineup. So we were waiting in the lineup to get them refunded for about 15-ish minutes. Got pretty wet, and we were like getting dry from talking to the guy, and we're like, okay, we should get refunds, and he was like, no, 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 I'll give you a ticket maybe for another day. So we got a ticket for another day, so hopefully by the time I leave we can go. If not, you'll have somebody to go with eventually. And then we ran to the car and got soaked. But in order to come into this parking lot to get there, we had to pay like $20. And they're like, okay, if you're out within the half hour, then we'll give you back your money. But because that lineup took so long, and then talking to the people and they're like telling you no, they can't do anything for you, and then they finally come to a conclusion, that took about a half an hour. So now we're waiting in this lineup and they're gonna be like, no, you don't get your money back. And we're gonna be like,
double negative refund.
Double negative refund. But it's okay because we're gonna see Guardians of the Galaxy tonight. Yeah, we are. We're gonna go explore, and I think we deserve maybe some new pants and new shoes and maybe a new shirt.
Jeez. Soaked.
Soaked to the bone. Little wet feet. Yep. So that was a thing. So you remember how I said if we get to the gate, we talk to the girl or the guy and they will say whether or not we can get our money back for the parking? They lied. There's actually no gate for the exit of the parking, so they just keep your money. So if you go to one of these places, I have, after, like, we want to go because there's rides, but nobody that has experienced all of this today is gonna want to go back. Like, we're like, that was such terrible service and such terrible people that, like, not people, but service, that why would I ever want to go there? It's got the darn rides, that's why.
But the thing is that if they just give you your money back, you're like, cool, I'll come back another day. But they don't do that. They make you pay to come back another day. Like, you have to pay more money, which is fine because I got a discount ticket online, so it costs basically the same. But other people didn't, and they have whole families, and it's just like, they're like, well, no, we came here and you shut off all the rides because there's a storm. Fair enough. The storm came out of nowhere. And
then they're like, well, you can just wait an hour and it'll go away. And we're like, can you guarantee that? No. So if it ends up being an hour of waiting and it's still raining, will you give us our money back? No. Well, then what is
then
this?
Why did you say we'll just wait an hour?
Yeah, like, oh. So if you're gonna go, pick a sunny day. It was sunny when we were in Toronto this morning, and it was like, oh, this is a good day to go. We didn't think of, like, looking at the weather in this town. So if you go, look at the weather and just buy your tickets at the gate, because people are jerks. And you're not gonna get a refund if you go into the gate and it starts raining, just so you know. FYI. Boom, just like that, we're dry. I'm the only one who wanted different, not uncomfortable. He's still cold. You're comfortable?
I'll go buy a suit, 50% off.
Oh wow, yeah, it's a good deal. You might as well. And I just got some pants and some dry shoes, so I didn't splurge.
Well, I don't think they realized how wet we actually were.
Oh.
My feet are wet, but I'm feeling. I'm like.
Wow.
Can't deal with wetness.
I was just cold and uncomfortable. And besides, I told you I didn't splurge too much because I'm not wearing a shirt right now. But I had like a little sports bra on, so I'm being appropriate.
You hussy.
I'm not a hussy. This is the outdoor world, and we're calling this Bass Pro Shops. Yeah, that's what it is. And there's fish in the water in this store. Woo! He's gonna catch one. What? There's a guy there? What? This is crazy. This is the craziest store I've ever been in my life. Look at this.
Where do we start?
I don't know where we start. We need to go look at all the things and make jokes and have fun and enjoy.
You need a fish pillow.
First
You're not
of
gonna
all,
have me around. Which one reminds you more of me? Oh, it's a shark! I have a big goldfish.
Oh, he's so cute.
Blip, 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 blip,
That
blip,
one's
blip.
you. You can get Cheez-Its for $10.99. This is huge. This is bigger than my face. Only $169.99 for your new mailbox. Guys, go on in. Do you like
people
it?
need to realize it's a mailbox. They won't put your mail in there because they'll be like, it's a house. Look at the front.
I thought it was for a bird. That's what I thought it was for.
Like here, you get your mail in the back.
Oh my gosh.
He's got the hook in his head. How does he open?
This is amazing. You can't actually get mail in this one.
He's got a hook.
It's got to open somewhere. Come on, Trevor. How many Trevors does it take to open up a...
Open a bass?
Open a bass.
You gotta get the hook out.
Is that how you do it?
I don't know.
You just don't get...
break it and buy it.
They just say that, hey, you would have had mail if we could open your thing. Oh, it's right here. I think I know how to do this. You pull. Duh. You derm.
I'm dumb. I was pulling on it. Didn't do anything. I was like...
Well, I saw the seam here, so I was like, oh, it's got to open
here. You're never getting mail if the mailman can't figure it out. Sorry, mail person. So Cassandra, one of the most important things about moving in with someone is choosing to decorate the house and picking up furniture. What do you think of that?
What do you think of what?
That.
Of what?
Oh, if I sit on it, you might realize that there's something there.
You're floating! Is that what we're getting? Floating chairs? Awesome. Oh, guys, I totally thought he meant something else and I'm dropping you. I have too many things in my hand. Guys, that was really hard. What? What's worth getting what?
The toilet paper rolls.
My gosh.
Look at the bear.
You can poop in style.
He's gonna hold that.
Bear, there's a dog, there's a duck.
They have camouflage and fluorescent.
Oh, ew, but then you won't know you're wiping yourself. Alright, let's count the amount of chairs there are on these trees. You can't, because you can't see them all. They're all disguised while you wait in a tree to hunt someone like that guy. What?
Plus, the two of us can hang out and hunt together.
In the tree.
You're gonna push me out, aren't you?
Yeah.
I like it's like a fair ride. You pull the thing down for safety.
And take a look at those decorations. They're so realistic. Trevor, look out! There's a wolf. I just saw one that was. Oh, sorry, it was up there. Sorry. Oh, my mistake. How about this one for you, Trevor? There's your.
Misplace your children in the woods. Sorry, my son got lost while we were camping. Okay, what was he wearing? A camouflage shirt. Oh, what?
Also, if you bring your kids here to hang out and stuff, they can just play in the tube, in the tree, only there. This store seriously spent way more on decorations than any other store I've ever been in my life. Have you ever seen that before?
Well, you have to decorate a store regardless, so may as well get a bunch of lumber and
animals.
And moose.
It made us come in, let's be honest.
Sniper.
What?
It's a ghillie suit.
Oh, Call of Duty much?
Totally.
You could go to one of the fan expos with that. Oh, so Trevor and I have been discussing the possibility of going to Fan Expo in Toronto. Instead, because we couldn't go to PAX, we're like, fine, we'll go to Fan Expo in Toronto. This is a maybe at the moment. When we find out more details and let you guys know, we will let you guys know.
This lighting is very unflattering, but I'm going to ignore it. So was that face. Later this month, there are a couple things that I'm very excited to tell you guys about and tell you guys that I'm getting more kind of involved with the community and kind of excited about that, and I will let you guys know more when everything's confirmed because I just don't trust things very well. 1, do not trust film. 2, do not trust my smelly socks right now. And 3, don't always trust when people are like, yeah, you can come to this, but just kidding, you can't. No, that happens though, and I understand that it happens, and I just don't want to tell you guys I'm going somewhere and then I don't get to go. So I really want to make sure that everything is lined up properly And I know you guys understand if work comes up, but I will very much try my best to make sure that I avoid any of those situations happening. Anyway, I really am excited. I'm so excited to tell you guys. It'll be probably a week before I start telling you guys everything. I can do it. I can wait a week, right? It's cool. I can wait a week. Also, wanted to tell you guys, if you get a chance to see Guardians of the Galaxy, I would recommend going to see it to form your own opinion of it. My opinion? Go see it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't wanna get your anything freaking out about it. I don't want to get anyone freaking out about it. I just want you to go see it. Alright? Alright, it's cool. It's whatever. Just go see it. Okay? Okay, I'm going to sleep. Because I think I need a well-deserved sleep. Why? Because you deserve anything you want. Yeah. Good night. Go get that thing that you want and deserve it. Aw, what am I doing?